very warm welcome everyone, I hope you are well. My name is Nick on the Atari 2600. I'm looking at a game called Fatal Run, interesting music, published by Atari in 1990. Also came out on the Atari 7800, but this is the 2600 we're looking at. It's over 32 levels if you can get there. It's one of the last games along with Clax that was released from Atari for the Atari 2600 system. We're in a post-apocalyptic world and we have to deliver a vaccine to all these cities by avoiding enemy cars along the way and try knocking them off the road. So here I am, this blue car there. We're at speed in the middle there in green. That was just a demo. Right, so we're going on to the first bit. Here we go, level 1. So yes, there's a red bar, a blue bar, a yellow bar and a green bar. I think green bar's fuel, the others are various other things, which we'll find out as we later go on. So along this road, we're trying to deliver the anti-radiation vaccine to various cities along the way. It's moving quite quickly. Now we can destroy these cars by doing a boost behind them. You see there's a blue line on the bottom left, just below the main thing. That's my car, and there'll be a slight radar, so you can see who's in front and who's behind. There we go, so there's a white line there, smash through him. Sometimes someone will come up from behind, but you can brake and destroy them too. So avoid roadside obstacles. Occasionally there'll be gold stars along the side of the road, which you can drive over to collect. I think they represent money. At the end of each level you can buy upgrades to your car, like more fuel, more battle armour and all that sort of stuff. So yellow must be damaged, blue's damaged as well to some description. If any of those bars go to naught, then we're in big trouble. If you had this game back in the day, then let me know. 32 levels. I seem to get the idea. It's got that sort of like hypnotic feel to it, a bit like Enduro did, another racing game. And I just, if I don't die, I could be playing it for a long time. Now in the middle, I think F represents well, the amount of nitros we've got to zip through people, I think. Right, okay, so the horizon looks okay. Presumably that's going to change from level to level. We'll soon find out. Now, this isn't about expert gameplay, no silly Bob. It's about seeing how you would have got on your first or second go. Would there been enough there for you to want to play it again? Now, this game would only been bought by die-hard Atari 2600 fans because it's right at the end of its run, maybe even beyond its run in 1990. And it's at this point, this system had already been fighting against Commodore 64, ZX Spectrum, Amstrad CPC, but now the 16 bits were starting to get a foothold here, the Amiga, Mega Drives, all that sort of stuff. Right. Now, I'm not doing too badly here. The bars are a little bit low, but we don't know how far we got to the end of the level, so I'll just keep going to survive as possible. So bash these cards. Now, if they bash you, you're in big trouble, so it's best to take them out as much as you can. There we go, level 1 done. There's bonus money. I think that's how many cars I've taken out. Well done me. I think that is, anyway. This is quite a nice game. Quite a nice game. Being played due to a recommendation. You know, if kids didn't read the instructions, didn't know basically what to do, they might find it a bit bewildering. But destroy cars by accelerating through them, braking in front of them, and bashing them off the road, and buying upgrades each time. Right, I think I can get out of this, and I think it's going to go to some sort of like mini store where I can just do that. Look at this, that city, good graphics, eh? It's 3 buildings, one of them looks like a factory, and it's firing out confetti from one of its main chimney points. Now, how do I continue this? Must be fire button, mustn't it? Continue. Yes, there we go. So E, T, and A. F is fuel. Yes. By increasing each of these, fire button and right, it should increase our bars if we've got enough. So the more you smash off the road, the better you can upgrade the car. And see, the yellow just jumped up there, and the more you can survive. 32 levels, and it's level 1 done, and it's as easy as that, so you can get used to it quite quickly. And then we're off and running. So here we go. We now look like we're in the woods. Look, there's 3 trees that look like something from a Lego disaster. We're zipping along. The road's going to be grey all the time by the looks of things, but sure moves fast. I would have liked to see this engine used for some other sort of like games. I don't know what car this is. It's a blue rectangular one, but it's okay. Kids' imagination would have taken it a bit further. But, you know, if it had come out in the late 70s, early 80s, tried to get that gold star and didn't. If it came out in the early 80s or late 70s, it would have been a big hit. This is very, very late. So some of you might not have heard about this game. Fatal Run. Oops. Yes. Engine sounds are sort of like okay. But, yeah, I prefer Enduro to this one. But We aim the reviews to be about 10 minutes long. I can see myself going longer on this one, but that's because I'm a sucker for driving games, no matter what era, but in particular the retro gaming era. We reviewed quite a lot. Now, if you've watched this far into the video, it might be that you like this kind of crazy commentary. We aim to stress bust at all situations. It doesn't take itself too seriously. But if you watched this far and you haven't already, please consider subscribing, because that helps the numbers grow, gets us a more growing community in what is probably the most competitive arena in the world, YouTube. Maybe the galaxy, I don't know. I haven't been to every planet yet, but please subscribe. And if you want to get notification when new videos go up, I put them on the Twitter, called Jenkins7Nick. Or you can click the notification bell and it will send you an email every time a new video goes up. Hooray! Right, good. Let's continue driving in this post-apocalyptic world. It's good that trees have survived the nuclear wasteland. And I've got vaccines here. I don't know why people were trying to block us from delivering the vaccines. Maybe rival gangs that want some extortion or protection racket. Now, when I'm pressing fire and forward, that's giving it a bit of boost. It says machine guns or something. I can't see them happening, but anyway, I presume I'm firing them. If the car takes too much damage, it'll be trapped, like I think it is now. It won't be able to get up to its maximum speed of 200 miles an hour, and I'm already struggling here. I'm stuck at about 110. I can't accelerate higher than that. The car's for Doomsville. The bars look quite low. Oh, I need it to be the end. Right, I've got there. Right, there we go. That's that city saved. Well done, me. Good, and it's the same sort of like town, but this time on green grassland. The green grass has survived the apocalypse. The green grass of home, as Tom Jones would say, but he's not here. He's no help at all. Right. His song Delilah's got banned recently by the new woke generation. Forgive me, Delilah, I just gonna take any more. And I better not sing any of the lyrics of that song because I could get banned myself. Right. F is for fuel. And for foxes, if you are a fox, comment below. Or if you're fuel, comment below. Why not? Or a flamingo. Anything to be with F. Fantastic. E. I'll have an E, please, Bob. ETA. Expected time of arrival, I do not know. So we got to level 2. So as a newbie, it's quite generous. I think you're going to complete the first level at least on your first go. I've got plenty of fuel again, but the rest of the car looks pretty ropey. What's the scenery this time? Is green hills. There, unless it's a green blob of ice cream. One of the two. It's the same hill each time. We're going through here. If you are in a post-apocalyptic world and somehow watching this video, please comment below. It's something like Mad Max world, but there's a lot of racing games set in a post-apocalyptic world. The two that spring to mind are Badlands, a rather cool top-down race game. Don't think that came out on the Atari 2600, but it certainly came out on the Commodore 64 and the Spectrum and the Amiga. And also Nitro, I think that was a Commodore Amiga exclusive. That's excellent, that game. The load times are a bit long on it, but I do like a bit of Nitro. Good, right. The thing with Nitro is you can choose different drivers to race. The computer was James Bond, who was supposed to be Roger Moore. I always thought they looked a little bit like the snooker player Steve Davis. But anyway, it's the same sort of thing. If you want to race in an apocalyptic world, pretending you're 7 times world snooker champion Steve Davis, you can do so. Kids' imaginations there. I think Clint Eastwood was one of the other ones, and Rambo. Yeah, was it Dimbo? That was Rambo. Oh, the car's blown up. Too much damage, I think, and that's the end of me, I think. There we go. Says game over. So that was my first. Here we go on it. 13,620. I think I'm gonna have another go. You can resume or play again. I say resume. It looks like you need a password, and I don't know what the password is. Oh man, caravan. I didn't get far enough for a password. Anyway, we're off again. We're racing in Cactus Town. Was that where I was before? I think it might have been. Right, Cactus Town. Speed it, big nose. Yeah, I don't know what the Atari 7800 looks like. Apparently that one has got, if you complete all 32 levels, that one apparently has got a better cutscene at the end. The Atari 2600 was stripped of that. It hasn't got that at all. So there's a bit of a pain. You spend all the time completing 32 levels and there's no real payoff. Maybe it just says congratulations at the end. Avoid those big brown squares. You seem to have a bit of damage there. So what did I get to back there? Back stage 3. Let's see if we can race there again. We're racing. I think my favourite genre of games is definitely racing, because I find those the most relaxing. So you can just get on the track, left and right, accelerate and all that sort of stuff, and you're away. I think the most modern race game I reviewed so far, a few videos of that, Wreckfest, which I think is a great fun on PlayStation 4. I don't get too much time to play my PlayStation 4. I wish I had more, because running the channel and work to get stuff alive. So thank you for the super thanks, and thank you also to the members. If that ever increased dramatically, potentially we could do this full time. But the whole thing is extremely precarious, so thank you. I still consider, some people consider the channel huge. I consider it extremely tiny. Time of recording is about, well, getting on about 4,500 subscribers, something like that. I think like that, something in that sort of area, maybe a bit less. But I don't consider a channel actually big until it's like in the hundreds of thousands, and I'm quite a way off that. But if I'm up that now, then comment below. Great. Now I keep trying to look out for those. Did I pick a gold star up there? While I'm talking jibber jabbering, I keep trying to look for gold stars to pick up for extra money so I can soup my car up. But it makes it hard. I don't think I can get them too much. So there's not many variety of bends. It looks like a sweeping left bend, a sweeping right bend, and forward, and that's about it. No real tight ones, but enduro was like that, I suppose. You can see quite a lot of the road in front of you, which is good. It's a good angle to the car. Chase view. It would be nice if the car changed colours on some sort of stages, but you can't have everything. And it's quite a basic system. It's a good name as well, Fatal Run. Don't think it's come out on anything else other than the Atari systems, but if you know different, let me know. It's possible there might be a few homebrews out there that was influenced by this and they've gone for it. I can't see why there can't be a ZX Spectrum homebrew about this, but you don't get too many ZX Spectrum homebrews to do with racing. There tends to be a plethora of platform games. Alright, that's level done. What with the AGD, Arcade Game Designer, and the Manic Miner editors and Jet Set Willy editors, there's not too many other stuff, but anyway. Yes, need a few more inventors out there to give us a little bit different. Right, oh how those people that do, oh how that do. Block Z is a good one by Raymond Russell. That's a puzzle game on the ZX Spectrum. I'm going to check that one out. Right, now it's Lego trees. If you are a Lego tree, then comment below. Lego, right, go. Fast forward to the future with your nitro boost and stuff. So it never says what the 32 cities are. That would be a nice thing as well if it come up like New York and London and Paris and Aberystwyth. They would be great, and then we could say we've rescued the people of Aberystwyth, which is in Wales, and in the United Kingdom, and we can say, yep, that's them rescued, let's go on to the next town, which is Addis Ababa, in Ethiopia. Right, don't go over those brown squares. I said that before, you tend to lose a lot of stuff by going over those. Maximum speed is 200 miles an hour, unless the car takes too much damage, then it can't be, but you can repair that next time. Doesn't seem to be a particular time limit at all, so you could probably poodle around there, but where's the fun in that? Way too slow, amigo. Destroy as many cars as you can. Looks like there's only ever going to be one enemy car on the screen at the same time. Not too many out there. I think an Amiga version could have worked quite well also, but there isn't one. To my knowledge, Amiga has quite a lot of racing games. Most of them are mediocre, unfortunately. It's sad to say, on the Commodore Amiga system, it was a brilliant system, capable of much. There's so many lazy games that only use maybe about 20% of the capability of it. It's got a bad rap. But overall, looking at all the games on the Commodore Amiga, you'd have to say pretty poor. But there's a small percentage at the top there where it's absolutely awesome, where people have actually taken the time to create something good, maximising all the power it had. There we go. It's a sad fact, but you do have to root out the good ones. But you know, it's all about nostalgia. If you had a particular bad one or middling one, played it a lot as a kid, you'll be getting memories of that as well. And that's what it's all about, really. If you had the game back in the time, it's a bigger sell or bigger pull than what it would have been. But as I say, I'm trying to put my mind in that mindset where this review has already been going on too long. But never mind. Let's have a bit of fun, bit of stress busting. You might be watching this in the background. If you want to comment, you can do, or you might be silently in the background there just listening to it, and that's fine as well. So a big hello to you if you've watched a few videos and going through the playlist. You don't have to get involved if you don't want to. That's all there for you. Hurrah! Good stuff. Right, bip 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 bip. What stage was that? I've lost count. You better be counting. It says no code up the top there, so perhaps every five levels it will release a code for you so that you can get back on target. Oh man, caravan. Right, here we go. So this is where I got last time. The green blobs of ice cream mountains in the background. In the blue-green blobs of Virginia. That's where we are then, the blue-green blobs of Virginia. So you can make up your own town, what this would be, Miami, Leeds, Dusseldorf, Zagreb, wherever you want really. The nuclear apocalypse, which probably won't happen for weeks with the way Russia's going, or China. It's a dangerous world again, isn't it? But you can't worry about that stuff. If there was a nuclear apocalypse, they probably wouldn't tell us anyway. What would be the point? Here's an announcement. In half an hour, the world's going to be burnt back to the Bronze Age. Oh, right, okay. Will that affect the internet? I think it might do. I don't think I'd survive very well in a Mad Max apocalypse world. I mean, how long will it be before people want stupid commentaries on stuff? A long time, or be served on a checkout on a supermarket. It's not happening unless I can do commentaries of people walking along. Here comes a man with a big axe. I think he's after my sandwich. I've been split in two. That's the end of that commentary. Till next time. Yes, see you later, alligator. Well, we're just finishing this game. I've beaten my score from last time. Look at that. I'm on 1,9,000. The stats are looking a little bit ropey, but I've got plenty of fuel. The blue and yellow bar look a bit poor. But as long as I speed through these cars and don't take too much damage and avoid those brown square blocks that turn up every now and again, I think it'll be good. I mean, I'm really impressed with the speed of the thing. If you take games like, is it Pit Stop? You know, it's moving quicker than that. If I've said that name correctly, I think I have. Right. Oh dear, that's a bit of damage there, I think. Car's not... Is the car's going... No, I think it's going up to 200 miles an hour again. We've got some damage, at least repaired. I'm getting it up to about 160 each time. But we're still moving along. It looks like it's a bit night time now, doesn't it? The horizon seems to change. It's black. Night is setting in, so that's quite clever. I didn't notice that. When did it do that? That's quite a nice thing to do. Come on, car. Yes, we've done it. Right, so this is further than what we got on first go. So we're gradually improving. And as a kid, it was all about what the next stage looked like. So I think that alone would have been enough, although the game is very similar from stage to stage, it seems. That would have been enough for you to want to keep playing it again. So it's got a big pull on it. Fantastic time. Your speed was saved most of us. Good, whatever town that is. Don't know what town it is. Right, so we've got 600 to spend in this shop. We need to get the blue bar up and the yellow bar up, whatever they may be. Right, it's got them up a little bit. Can't get it up to as far as we can. So we're doing better than before. So as soon as you get used to this shop thing and the upgrades, and if you can pick up a few things, there's code T there. So maybe that's the jump to that. So work that down. Looks like we're back in the desert. Maybe this is Nevada or Arizona. I can see those sort of like mountainy things in the distance. Away we go. Tell you what I'd like to see on the Atari 2600. That test drive to the Duel on this. That would be good. I'm sure someone can homebrew that. Do 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 do. Great music. That's definitive version for me is the Commodore Amiga. Spectrum struggled a bit, but it was good seeing it on the Commodore 64 actually. That was a good one. I have to do some of the scenery discs at some point. Time recording I haven't, but it'd have to be a bonus video I presume. Right, and that'd be another long racing driving video like this. So if you like long racing driving videos, then I've been rattling on. Then yes, that one's for you. The longest one, there's a playlist actually, Formula 1 2010, quite a long time ago, did on the PlayStation 3, I did a season there, about 50 videos if you want to go through there. And there's a Drive Club playlist as well, I think that's the PlayStation 4, on the cars and the bikes. That tends to have longer videos where we're driving along. A few Need for Speed ones as well, again PlayStation 4, so they're there for you. Hooray! They are there. I enjoy doing them. But anyway, it's all about seeing a mixture. You might have a different genre of games that you like, but for me, as I said before, always racing, racing, racing. Boom, boom, boom. Yes, so, you know, although we've only done a collection of stages, I think you can pretty much expect what all 32 stages will be like. Might be a night stage, or the horizon might change slightly different. There might be a cityscape, a forestscape, a desertscape, but it's going to go through them. And whatever scape you can think of, is probably going to be there. Within the realms of sensibility, I don't think there's going to be a moonscape there. I don't think so. It might be, or a Marsscape, possibly. Right, how are we doing? Bars are looking quite low again. Come on, man. Caravan. We want to see what the next stage looks like if we can do. Oops. See, the slower your car, when it takes the damage, the less effective it is of going through stuff. And I think we've run out of boost there. So now we're going to be in... Oh, we've done it! Excellent! Excellent, 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 excellent. So code T will get you to the next one. I think that's just code T. Surely the password's more than that. How can you have a password just one letter? Those don't sound very secure at all. Fantastic time. Your speed was fantastic. Well, we've got 600 again. Now, it might be a case that this video is going on so long. You have to be a diehard of the channel to watch this far in. It might be a case that it's going on so long I might have to deliberately pull across the side of the road. Because I've got to a point now, I've got the hang of it, and I'm lasting quite a long length of time. It makes me think then, to complete the game is going to take well over an hour. Oh, we've got a night stage, and that's either the sun in the background or a UFO. One of the two. Right, there's the star. There's the stars moving like they do. See, that's a problem, isn't it? The stars wouldn't move like that unless they're the lights of skyscrapers in the background. But then why would the moon be involved? Yeah, that's not working at all. But anyway, I'll end it off. Yeah, it's not working, is it? I think let's just say they're all mountains there, and those lights are from houses. Although I think they're supposed to be stars. They're houses on the mountaintop, so that works. But scrolling stars like that, no way, Jose. Right. Yeah, you can't have parallax scrolling in a game like this. What am I talking about? Night stage. I'm glad I got to this one. 31,000. Look at the score. I've still got a 0 on the front of it. So 31,950 at the time. Just zipping up the points. I really like this game. You could probably tell. Good handling. Good damage. Good system of the upgrades. There, different horizon graphic that makes you want to get to the next stage. As a kid, as an adult, your patience might be a little bit less. But anyway, it's good. I think that green thing was something. Oh, I shouldn't have gone over that. I think that green thing might be an upgrade. Bib. I've only just realised this far into the game. Yes, there's lots of Atari 2600 reviews on the channel now. To get there, click on my username, takes you to the channel page, click on the playlist tab, and the Atari 2600 will be there, along with a few other systems if you want to select your favourite, if indeed it is there. We do mainly ZX Spectrum, we do a lot of other stuff as well, combined. Hold the road, baby. Here we go. I don't know what that blue bit is there. It's got in the horizon, so you've got the night bit and the blue bit. Maybe it's the river. Oh, it's got a pink line on the top now. Maybe that's the changing time of the day. Maybe the sun is rising. Sun to rise early in the morning. Oops. Oh, look at the bars. They look pretty low. My speed is quite low. Oh, I think that's it. Is it? Game over. Well, I almost got there. I really enjoyed that game. I won't have another. I will definitely be playing it again, but I won't be playing it again in this review. So excellent, I thought. Good recommendation there, and thank you for recommending it. A few people did. So hope you like having a look at that game. It's Fatal Run on the Atari 2600, published from Atari in 1990. A great racing game. Got any comments about this game, similar games, or anything retro? Then by all means, put that in the comment section below. Always love reading your comments. Until next time, take great care of yourself and a very fond goodbye.